Techno update. Subscribe now.
LG V30 Review. Design. Starting on the front, LG's full vision 18:9 aspect ratio tech is on display here, complete with a gorgeous 6-inch OLED, finally, display tuned at 2880 by 1440. While there are still bezels at the ends and the sides of the V30, the presentation renders them to be quite understated, letting the screen stand at the center of the stage. LG's latest measures in at 151.7 by 75.4 by 7.3 mm and weighs 158 grams, all of which puts it on par in sizing with the Google Pixel XL. That said, it's remarkable that LG has fit a screen that's a half an inch larger inside of a chassis that's nearly the same size. Interestingly, it's just a bit wider than the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, though the rest of its dimensions pale in comparison. Around its glossy steel siding, you'll find a tactile volume rocker to the left, and a SIM and micros tray on the right. Down below, there's a bottom-firing speaker grille next to the V30's USB-C charging port. Up top, there's a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is your one-stop shop for experiencing the phone's hi-fi audio capabilities. LG has never been one to let us down in this department. Specs, performance and benchmark. You'll find the Snapdragon 835, which is making its LG debut here, paired with 4GB of RAM. Our time with the V30 has seen zero lag while switching between apps and multitasking, even when loading up intensive games or the camera app's unique and new abilities. Battery life. We've been delighted by the 3,300 mAh battery in the non-final unit. Ringing in at the same size as the cell found with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, all-day battery life is an easy goal for this phone to meet. When we watched a 90-minute movie file in 1080p, the V30 remarkably only dropped down to 87% once it was finished. Most phones drop down at least 20% during this test, so we're pleased with this discovery. When it comes to recharging the phone, we're pleased to say that the final retail unit lives up to the numbers that we got with the pre-production unit. From 0%, it can raise up to 30% in 15 minutes, up to 67% after a half hour, and 100% in just under 2 hours. The final 20% is always the slowest, but for most, an hour of charging will easily get them through the day. Camera. Additionally, this lens is covered is glass, not plastic, which LG says boosts the transmittance of light and details. The other lens takes care of the wide-angle shots and is improved to 13MP and a f/1.9 aperture, both of which build upon the V20's lesser 8MP wide-angle lens that had an aperture value of f/2.4. Flipped over on its front, the small 5MP selfie camera disappointed. While the lighting and colors look fine for the most part, photos are blurry. It's definitely serviceable and fun to use thanks to LG's many camera software features, though it doesn't seem able to quickly snap a brilliant photo like many of this year's flagship phones.